Previously on the second arc.
There's a lot more space down here than I thought there would be. These tunnels are kind of gigantic.
Now you can see how they got so many people on us so quickly.
Does that dog have the scent of the Zone Ghouls?
I guess me and the dog agree.
I guess we're heading south.
We see Gasper and Nick starting to head south with Titus, and everyone starts headed that direction. Feet splash in that water, and the light starts to fade down the tunnel. Our first episode back in the new year. This will be our first episode of 2026 when this comes out. So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Really? Happy New Year.
Yep. That's technically only because I'm going to skip a week for release between Christmas and New Year. So that's how that's going to happen. It's going to be the first week that
I have so much optimism this year. It's going to be great.
It's funny you say that, Kyle. I know in the text we'd communicated, but it hasn't been in an episode yet, so I figured I wanted to throw this out there. I was looking into the rot eater thing because I wanted to make sure we were doing it right and I wasn't screwing you over on the way that your rot works, and then realized we were doing it wrong in your favor. So
moving on.
So we need to change that.
Moving on.
Well, I'm not gonna worry about retroactively fixing it, you know what I mean? But just going forward, we're gonna do it the right way.
To be fair, it kind of renders Rot Eater useless, but that's okay.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't because it just means you can spend your MP point as a reaction to not get the damage from.
Correct. But Rot Eater in and of itself does essentially the same thing as my plant skin. So I was just trying to use Rot Eater for fluff, but there's very little difference in the two of them. With any additional drawbacks to Rot Eater, it's fairly irrelevant.
Well, what was the human plant one still functioned differently though?
No, it does the exact same thing.
It had nothing to do with rot. It was just sunlight.
Yeah. So Rot Eater has the ability to, if I inadvertently take rot, I can have it not hurt me, but the other two skills are the exact same skills as my plant stuff does.
Well, sort of. I mean, this one, you literally could spend the mutant point with your rot points and recover that attribute now, right? It doesn't even require the rest. So, which the plant one does not do. But the plant one's kind of good for I see it more as the healing right this second in combat versus incremental healing later. You know what I mean? When you have time. So
yeah, so it would have been nice to have popped that when I was immediately screwed during the trial where I kept losing points.
You can only do it once per. Oh, you're talking about the rot thing? You didn't have any rot points, I think.
I had any at that point in time.
Right. You can spend the rot for any kind of attribute, whatever. Yeah. But you can also use this as a weapon. I think your plant one had another one that was something comparable to that. But anyway, so we're going to rectify that going forward and actually do the rot a little bit differently. So when someone takes a point of rot, you're supposed to roll a d6 for each rot point to see if you suffer attribute, a trauma from it. That's how that's supposed to work.
Yeah, and I picked up 3 at a time. Whoops.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't have been that high. No, technically, from a ration of water, it should be 1 from a ration. So I was just you're just chugging it, so whatever. And that's also why I'm not going to make you roll for it, because I was kind of 3, whatever, So, yeah, you can also anyway. That's basically how that works. Yeah, so if you roll a biohazard symbol when you take a point of rot, you also take trauma to your strength, which is damage. So
I had planned on rolling well, so I think we'd been fine.
I don't know why you didn't use the thorns when Toad attacked you.
Because he likes Toad. Toad's his buddy.
Yeah, whenever I've been attacked by a friend, you saw I haven't blocked or fought back.
That is true.
That's fair.
That is true. That is what he's done.
I mean, you did use bark skin at least once, right?
Nope.
I really thought you did. To absorb damage?
Yeah, you did. You used it after Toad attacked you.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I used it to not try not to die immediately.
Because that was the first time we got into reactions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the mutant ability that you have is the Rot Eater 1 is a reaction. So as soon as you take a point of rot, you can like react. And that's also useful because some creatures do rot damage when they attack you. So that's actually a pretty fucking useful thing to have.
Fun.
Because right above that it says rot attack.
Yeah, that flavor text kind of is misleading though.
I think it was the translation was what I came across. It was like the translation made it, seem. But I mean, that's kind of a common RPG problem: fluff text versus like actual text of what the thing does. So that's just a thing for us to remember: is we're still playing an RPG, and mechanical text matters more than fluff text. But Jeremy,
what?
Mechanical text versus fluff text. I was also looking at you, Jeremy.
What?
Think jury rig. Just say it.
I try to stay within the bounds. It's just,
I know. Yeah.
It says you can also jury rig other things. So
Yeah. So I could make a nuclear power plant if I wanted to.
totally. If I had all the things. And it says that you can set requirements. Mm-hmm. It could be a requirement that takes an entire campaign to achieve. It's fine.
Or never.
Or never.
Never achieve.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't mean I can't try.
Sure. You could try. Yeah, I'll let you waste your rolls. That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
You guys want to get actually started since we've covered the preliminary oops on the rules?
Heck yeah.
So where we ended last time was you guys had just lowered down into the sewer because the Ark had been attacked by some Zone Ghouls. You guys had closed off the entrances that you had found coming up out of the tunnels and the sewers from underground below the Ark, except for the one that you found, and lowered down in there with Nyx, Marshall, Toad, and I'm forgetting somebody, Erg. And you have a oil lamp with 5 doses of booze to run it off of.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of those is good for an hour. So, and that's pretty much where we're at as you guys are in this sewer. The water is probably shin height, like not all the way to your knees, but like halfway up towards your knees. That's the deepest the water is. And you guys are going along. If I remember correctly, in the front was Nyx and Gasper and Titus, followed by Erg with the lantern. Then it was Demeter, Marshall, then Yorick, and Toad bringing up the rear. That is the general setup that you guys are in.
Right before we kind of wander off, I go up to both Gasper and Demeter, and
we gotta watch out for each other. We gotta have each other's backs down here. We don't know what's gonna happen, but I want to make sure everybody's covered and everybody comes back. We're not leaving anybody behind, all right?
And I want to make sure to give each of them a bullet. I picked up some extra bullets. So I wanted to make sure they each have an extra bullet.
I don't really need a bullet because I don't have a gun. I just have a slingshot.
That's right, you don't have a gun.
There's plenty of rocks around here I can use though, but thank you. I appreciate you wanting
then I
wanting
give
to
Demeter 2 bullets.
I'll take it.
That's right, I gave you a spear prior to this. That's right.
And we see you guys start to head down to the south, was what I said. You were headed south along the sewer. based upon the dogs and Nix's gleaning of the surroundings. They
Finding
decided
the
to head
path.
south. Sure. So why don't you tell me what that looks like, Chris, as you're headed down?
He has Titus leading the way with his little sniffer, and he's not only going slow, but not exactly going in a straight line either. He's like going like angle to angle, side to side, down the sewer, just. And Gasper is following slowly behind and is annoyingly like, what do you smell, Titus? Is there anything there? Like, constantly.
Nix looks back at you and goes, like, puts her finger over her mouth, goes, shh.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if he had a scent or anything.
And she does it again.
Okay. Titus, be quiet.
Nix shakes her head and keeps walking. She's got her bow out in her left hand. And we see Demeter next. Or Erg walking with the lantern held out in front of him like he's supposed to. With his left hand so that he can punch with his right hand. He's actually got his bat, his spiked bat in his right hand. Demeter.
Demeter's following behind him, and she's looking around and she's seeing the light and just making sure Erg's doing what he's supposed to be doing. And then the whole time she has her fingers in her ears because the enclosed space and all the noise reflecting off of the walls is driving her nuts. So she just quietly has her fingers in her ears walking along behind Erg, just making sure that the lamp isn't going out.
We keep panning back and we see Marshall walking along, and he's kind of looking around. He's not used to being out in this sort of environment. He's more used to being back at the Ark and having stuff brought back for him to categorize and chronicle. And then we see Yorick.
Yorick can't see anything. There's the light towards the front, and he is just, for most part, can't see anything in front of him or behind. So you see him kind of just focusing on the person in front of him and turning around and focusing on, I believe it's Toad behind him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Just trying to keep his footing, and he walks just a little slower than everybody. So every 2 or 3 steps you see him try to catch up a little bit, but he is definitely kind of just whipping from side to side because he doesn't see much.
Mm-hmm. We continue to pan backwards, and we see Toad keep like pulling up the rear, and she alternates between looking back behind her to kind of watch and see if anything's coming up behind you, and poking Yorick to get him to hurry up. She's like, hurry up, catch up, don't stop falling behind. Yorick, faster.
Oh yeah, and one other annoying thing that Gasper does is like any little sound, he stops. He's like, did you hear that? He's definitely
I heard it.
Skittish.
Chris, roll scout.
That's using the ability, so it's 3 and 3. One 6, no ones. So I can.
All right. So at about the same time, you see your Nyx put her hand up. Right. She just puts her hand up with her like palm open, and you hear it too, Chris, and so does Titus. All of a sudden, like you hear this like clang, 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 coming from down the tunnel in front of you. Clang, 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 clang. Clang, clang, clang.
Titus, don't bark. And he'll listen, by the way.
Nyx looks back at you and goes, shh. And then the clanging stops. Nyx looks back at everybody else and is kind of standing there silently, listening. She looks back at everybody and kind of points ahead and gestures in a way where she makes like a T with her hand and points to the right. And then points to her ear, basically indicating that it sounded like it was coming from that way.
Do you think they're signaling each other?
I don't know what it is. Not sure. Should we wait or try to sneak up? What do you guys want to do? It's up to you guys, regardless of the NPCs that are here.
I think we should keep going.
Do we want to send one person to go look, or do we want to Scooby-Doo everybody?
I think we move as a group. I don't really think we need to be splitting up at this point.
Okay, let's go as a group.
I mean, they're going to see us coming. And she looks down at the lantern that Erg's holding.
Do we have any rope? Do we...
No. Do you have any on your gear list?
No. No. Trying to think. I'm not that stealthy. So that'd be a bad idea.
To move in the dark, it's a move roll to not, like, accidentally hurt yourself.
Yeah, but I can see in the dark for a few minutes.
I meant it's possible that somebody that is more stealthy could move, was what I meant.
I can move pretty quickly.
That's also an option.
We are down here to find them. And kill them.
Wait,
All of a sudden we hear clang, 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 clang. And it like echoes.
Demeter winces.
Wait, you want to kill them if we find them?
They took Abba.
Yeah, we're going to try to get Abba back, aren't we?
And there are 15 other people from the Ark. 14 other people? I forgot the count.
I just refuse to believe he's dead.
It was 14.
13 other people from the Ark that are dead. Or missing. You can pretend like he's still alive. But he's probably gone. And I'm gonna kill every one of these fuckers I find. For Abba.
So then do we go as a group?
As a group. If they see us coming, all the better. They'll know they're not safe anymore.
All right. And Nyx starts to head south. She goes south a little ways, and then you get to that T in it where it's like one goes down to the left and the other one heads to the right. And she kind of points to the right and then starts headed that way.
Yeah, Gasper stays like next to her the whole time, him and Titus. But he's clearly following her lead, if that makes sense. I didn't mean like to avoid damage or anything like that. It just meant that he's a follower and he's skittish.
Right.
Demeter's got her pistol out and her left hand on Erg's back, so that way she can shoot around him if she needs to.
Chris, roll scout for me.
2 6s and a 1 on the green die.
As you're going along, you see it looks like something has been like drawn on the wall of the sewer. And it looks kind of like half of a skull. Like a skull shape. I mean, like very crude, you know what I mean? Like just kind of a crudely drawn skull, like a little eye hole on it, but it's like jagged.
And only half the side, right?
Only half the skull, yeah.
Hey, look at this. Look at this.
Nyx kind of glances over at who has Know the Zone? That's pretty good. Or anything.
I got a 5 for wits, and that's it.
I just have 3 for wits.
Kyle, what do you got?
3 total.
Okay.
Marshall might have a good one, right? Or no?
I'm looking for his stats right now.
I mean, I can roll it.
Nah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll it, Jeremy.
I'm the player, so.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I got a 6 and a 1.
What's the 1 on?
Oh, they're all attribute.
Oh, okay. You, for some reason, have heard of this before, that the Zone Ghouls use crude drawings to mark paths, basically, if something's safe, and that's kind of what this symbol is supposed to indicate, as half a skull is it's not safe, but it's also not super dangerous. You know what I mean? It's just be careful, basically. But that's kind of what that symbol indicates, that as half a skull.
That half skull, it's a warning. We should be careful and watch out. But it's also okay. This isn't a no-go zone. It's just kind of like a friendly heads up.
For us or them?
They make these markings for themselves. It's not for us. It's so that way they can get around down here.
I wonder what they're scared of.
Could be anything. But it's not immediately deadly, so there's that.
And you guys continue on. Nyx kind of turns and starts walking back, continuing down the same direction. Tunnel kind of curves to the left, goes back over to the right. You guys come across an area where it looks like it had been collapsed. Half the tunnel, and Nyx kind of goes around the debris that has collapsed from up above on that other half of the tunnel. Goes around that and continues walking along. She gets to a intersection, a actual 4-way intersection, basically. Chris, roll scout.
By the way, he's also I'm not going to say just keep making him annoying, but kind of annoyingly looking at the walls because he's very proud of himself that he found the first skull.
Mm-hmm.
He makes him feel useful. 1 6 and another, and then a 1 on the green die again.
Okay. Titus starts to kind of sniff towards the right, and it's looks up at you and kind of starts to walk that way and stops and looks back at you.
Nyx.
Basically indicating to you that, we should go this way.
Nyx, he smells something. We should go that way.
And Nyx starts to walk down. We see Erg still carrying the lantern out in front of him.
Which way are we going?
To the right. But you guys have zigzagged a little bit, so there's been a couple turns where it turns right, turns left, turns right.
Okay.
Do you want to try to figure out what direction you're going?
Well, I'm wondering, should I even bother making a map? Or are you going to hinder us that much?
Sure.
I feel like if I make a map, you're going to hold me to it at this point. It's fine. No.
Or say it's irrelevant because we
I'll let the dice
turned ourselves
do the thing.
around.
Yeah.
I'm already turned around.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the option of finding
An
exit from the sewer and then going, instead of trying to figure out, instead of being lost in the sewers forever. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's another option. Just throw that. That's what Nix would recommend if you guys were going to leave the sewer, is to leave the sewer wherever the fuck you can and then find your way back.
Deal.
From there. Yeah.
A little bit easier to do on the surface.
Yeah, yeah, because you have like no compass, no whatever. It's, yeah. There might be some serious negatives if you were literally trying to draw a dungeon map with angles and shit. But that's why I'm not worrying about your map, Jeremy, because it's not that kind of game.
Deal. I won't do it.
Yeah. Okay. And Nix is continuing on following Titus. You pass a couple other, like, the smaller little pipe that join into the larger one that you're going along, but they have, like, grates over them still that, you know, where maybe debris has, like, you know, pushed up against it, and, like, not as much water drains through there. And that's the other thing, too, is this isn't really an active sewer anymore. You know what I mean? Like, most of what's going through here is just going to be rainwater. It's not going to be actual, like, coming from the houses sewers. It's more like caverns underneath the remains of the city. Do any of them look like they use them? That would be what the scout roll would tell you. But yes, I mean, if you know, like, to get to the if surface, you come across that and your scout roll is there, okay, then yeah, we'll deal with that.
Okay.
Good question though. I appreciate that. And Chris, roll scout roll.
Ooh. 4 6s and 2 3s.
Damn.
All right. Nice.
No ones.
You start hearing this sound coming from behind you, this like high pitched like noise. Like at first it's real subtle and you just think that maybe it's just weird noises down here echoing around, but after a little bit it starts getting louder, and it's like, it's not so much like a noise as a bunch of like high pitched like
rats.
Roll know the zone, somebody. At a +1.
That, I'll take that.
Do you guys hear that? Do you hear that? It sounds like a bunch of rats or something. And it's from behind all of us, right?
Yes, it's from behind the group.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I meant like not between me and them when you said behind me. So like behind everybody.
I got nothing in a 1.
Do you want to push that roll?
No. I would like to spend 1 mutant point to effectively see in the dark, sense your surroundings, and effectively see in the total darkness for a few minutes. Cost 1 MP. This seems like I would rather spend the MP than take the point to my wits.
Sure. So you guys kind of stop, and we see Demeter look back and do like her thing. Jeremy, give me some fluff.
Demeter turns around and she points her pistol and she closes her eyes and she just opens her mouth, and this really faint sound comes out, but it is deafening to her. And it just... And as the sound bounces back, she starts to see...
What you start to see is this swarm. Like almost like this fucking wave of rats. And there are a fucking lot of them, right? And they're closing in on you guys and moving faster than you guys had up to this point been moving, right? Like kind of double that speed and just like fucking and as you do that, and that sound just amplifies too from the sound they're making. It's just like, you can just hear them scratching as they're fucking coming along. It almost wouldn't have been your sonar roll at that point, but they're closing in on you guys, and it's just the whole fucking tunnel behind you.
Run! Rats! And Demeter turns to Erg and like punches him in the chest and goes, run!
all right, this is the way we're going to do this. We're going to treat this as short, basically, because of the distance behind you.
Yep. I rolled a 3 for my mutant ability use.
Okay, that's irrelevant then.
I just wanted to let you know.
I appreciate that. And Jeremy, like the body of them is like the size of like your forearm, like a human forearm. They're massive fucking rats. These aren't,
from head to tail or like body.
Oh
shit. Okay.
These like nutria rats, but on fucking steroids. Yeah.
Nutria?
Yeah, I know. But like these ones look far meaner, is my point.
Yeah.
So this is the way we're going to do it. I'm going to count you guys as if you are at short range from them. So short range is a -1 modifier. No, that's a ranged attack, not fleeing.
Could they be rats of unusual size?
Massive fucking rats.
No, do you get the reference? Princess Bride?
No.
Kyle, did you get it?
Got it.
Okay.
I got it.
The Princess Bride, the rats in the swamp. They were rats.
So what I need is everyone to roll a move roll at a 0, just a flat roll.
Okay.
For me, that's 3 yellow and 1 green.
Hey, me too.
Oh, 1 and a 6.
I got a 1 on an attribute and nothing on anything else.
Okay, that is a 1 and a 5 for me. 3 6s and 2 1s. Feast or famine.
All right, so Chris, you got how many successes?
3, and then 2 1s on the green die.
What did Titus get?
Let me roll for him. I think he's got 6.
No, he did not. Does he have 6?
He's got 6 agility. So his move, it would be 6, right?
Okay.
So let me roll him. And then if I wanted to, I mean, mine's good enough, but if I wanted to, I could.
You could use yours for him,
the other way around. Mutant's best friend, you use the sick a dog skill instead of my move skill.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but no, mine's better. So he got 2 6s, no 1s.
Okay. Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
What'd you get?
I got a 1 on an agility and nothing on everything else.
Okay. Are you gonna push it? Or Chris, you got 2 successes?
I got 3. Titus got 2.
I'm not gonna push it.
Okay. Are you gonna, Chris, possibly use one of your successes to help?
Yeah.
Demeter, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
Kyle, what did you get?
I didn't know you could do that with move.
I got 1 success and one 1.
Okay. All right. So, but that wasn't on a push roll, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So you guys start bolting down the fucking sewer away from them, and behind you, Marshall starts to fucking fall back and like slips and like hits the ground. And
are we all aware of this fact?
Yes.
You have more successes.
Oh, yeah. Chris. I mean, yeah, Marshall can have a success as well. If that works.
What's that look like?
What does that look like?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were debating whether that's possible. To give it to two different people.
Waiting to see what you guys did.
Okay. So Gasper's running and Titus is ahead of him, and then he hears Marshall, I'm assuming Marshall, like, oh, help, and falls, and he stops and then just bolts backwards and grabs him by like his scruff and yanks him like, come on, we gotta go, those rats are coming.
Demeter is running so close to Erg that she trips over his feet and falls to her knee, and as Marshall and Gasper are coming up,
he sticks his hand out as he's running by. Come on, Demeter, I can't leave you behind either. grabs your hand and yanks you with us.
She grabs his hand and stands up and starts running.
And you guys start bolting down this tunnel, down the sewer, and you get to a section, and it splits off again in a couple different directions. Nyx heads down to the right. You guys kind of follow her and jog down to the left and keep fucking running for a bit. And she stops, turns around, and sees the rest of you all coming towards her, and Erg with the fucking lantern. So I don't hear him anymore. I think they must have passed us back there.
Erg.
Yes.
Give me one of the doses of fuel, of alcohol, please.
I have the lantern.
Wait, who has the doses of alcohol? York, do you have the alcohol?
Might.
Yes. I got him right here.
Okay. Just one.
All right.
If those rats come up again, we can throw the alcohol at them and have Erg light it on fire.
That's not a bad idea.
I could also fire breathe down and light it and then try to make it a little bit more of a fire.
Give fucking Gasper a dose of fuel so he can increase his fire breathing, because I totally forgot that was a fucking thing.
Yeah, same here.
By the way, a dose of fuel for...
Yeah, sure.
No. For like actual visual's sake, isn't a bottle of fuel.
I understand.
It is a dose of booze that you would consume and get, like, it's that much. It's not...
Oh, yeah.
But it would amplify...
Okay, just for volume reasons.
Sure.
For I make a Molotov cocktail reasons. Like 10 doses go in a bottle. Is what it says.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
we're not...
it would amplify his fire breathing, like one of those people who swallow fire and then spit it out.
Yeah, could it aid in that? How much would it aid in that? If it's like negligible, then we'll keep
additional
it.
help.
I don't know. What do we got in the rulebook on that?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Sir, this is a kangaroo court.
What? Where in the rulebook would I find that?
So, flame breather, set fire to a flammable object, costs 1 mutant point. Spew fire at an enemy up to near range. You inflict damage equal to the number of the MP you spend. Breathe fire at a number of enemies equal to MP spend. Each one takes 1 point of damage. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, would the fuel amplify that?
No.
Yeah. Oh, that was the question. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, then never mind.
Unless you could find a place where maybe I might give you a gear die. But
that's what I wonder with, like, I get that with being a person, but with rats, wouldn't it be more of an area effect?
okay. Dun. The only thing you can use on a swarm of rats is fire or an explosion.
Right.
So you just need the fire anyway, is my point.
Okay, so breathing fire, it's not just going to hit one rat, it will do...
Right, you would hit all the rats
swarm.
anyway.
Yeah, swarm effect.
Because you can split up, because you can hit multiple people, it's just one damage per... So as far as I'm concerned, you spend 3 mutant points, that's on the swarm,
Gotcha.
theoretically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like swarm enemies in other games.
Exactly. A good know the zone rule would have told you that, but...
I mean, that's our plan to do it anyways. We just thought that the fuel would amplify the fire breathing.
No, I meant specifically the fire thing was what I was saying in the first place. That would have been a know the zone rule.
But we were going to do it anyways.
And, you guys don't hear that sound behind you anymore. There was a know the zone rule. I was saying that because Jeremy failed that roll. That was why I said that.
I got you.
Holy cow, next time you and that dog are hungry, come on down here. It seems like there's plenty of rats to eat.
We'd be scared to come down by ourselves, though. Well, he might not be, but I would be. It's a good thing he listens to me, because I bet you he'd be tempted to go try to kill them all.
That seemed like a lot of rats.
Yeah, I don't think he really cares.
So you guys have been down here for a little while exploring the tunnel, and the lantern starts to flicker a little bit because it's getting low on fuel.
Erg, I think we need to top off the lantern. Yorick.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. Here we go.
All right, here's one more. We still got 3 left, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you put 1 in it because you got 5 total to start with.
Burned
so
one.
There's 3.
Refilling it now. 3 left.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't that mean we can't go much further?
We've got about
4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours left to explore.
And get out.
Before we have to come up with more booze.
So let's get on it. Let's keep going. Let's find this. Let's not dick around any longer.
Okay, where'd we go?
It seems to me that the rats have passed, so we can just head that way.
And we just ran in random directions. We don't even know where the hell... Well, we didn't know where we were anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I guess
Check
that
the
seems
map.
like a find the path kind of situation. Nix, you got any ideas?
Well, up to this point, we've been following the dog's nose. Maybe he's got a trail still.
Titus, you learned speaking any language yet? No? You don't know what the fuck's going on? Okay.
He gets my basic commands. He understands me. So yeah, we'll just do the scout thing and hope that the nose knows.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Titus, see if you can get us back on their trail. 2 6s and a 1.
All right, so Nick starts looking down, kind of in the same direction you all were heading in, and Titus is kind of smelling that way too, so you know that he kind of wants to go the same direction. She's like, well, guess we could keep going this way. It seems like they probably came from down here. Looks like Titus is thinking the same thing.
I definitely trust his nose. And it seems like your instincts are pretty damn good.
Well, it's less instincts and more. You see that spot there where it's a little bit more shallow?
Oh.
And she points to like a footprint, like in this like pile of like muddy debris.
Can you track? You're a tracker?
I thought that was the whole reason I was here.
I didn't listen to their whole plans.
Stalker. Stalker.
She's the one with the cowboy hat. Nix is the one with the cowboy hat. Can we make that canon, please?
Sure, fine. She's got a cowboy hat and a cloak on. Like
I have my beret.
And you guys continue down the tunnel. Some time passes, and you guys are going along, and Titus and Nix and Gasper kind of stop every once in a while, and they'll, see a piece of plastic that looks like maybe it came off of one of these Zone Ghouls' clothes, right? And then, come across maybe another piece that's been torn off, and, they kind of just keep pointing like we're headed in the right direction. And you get down to another area where there's the inlets coming in, and on one side it's closed off completely, and on the other side the grating has been like rusted through, and that way, like Titus is kind of sniffing up that way and kind of sniffing straight ahead too. Like there's actually a trail going in both directions, either through the grating or continuing straight ahead. But you do see like down that other pipe is another like piece of plastic just kind of like sitting there, like it tore off when they crawled through or something. What do you guys want to do?
Does it seem like the grating where it's rusted out that they used, does that seem to go to this?
It's big enough that people could go through it, that you guys could just walk right through.
That wasn't my question. It was, does that go up like it goes to the surface?
No. It's like horizontal.
Okay,
more so.
That was my question. It looks like tracks go both ways, so we have to Which way do you want to go?
I think if I was going to defend an area, I'd want to pick the smallest opening for that area. So I think we're closer to finding their nest if we go through the smaller one.
Through the grates?
Yeah.
Well, we can't really go double wide through it, so Rochambeau to see who goes first. Chris?
Sure.
Scissors. Just do 1, 2, 3.
Just
close your
roll
eyes
the
and do 1, 2, 3.
die and-
No, this is more fun. All right.
This is
We both
absurd.
did scissors. 1, 3. I did
Nix
paper.
wins.
Yep. Paper.
Nix does paper.
Paper covers rock.
You forgot Lizard Spock.
They don't know those. Also, she's part lizard, so she would take offense to that.
Okay. Titus and I will go first.
All right. So you and Titus start to crawl down that, and Nix is right behind you, and Erg is kind of holding the lantern, like, behind you guys. You start going down, because it's like you can sort of not quite stand all the way up, but like crouched over in it. So it's like it's about 5 feet in diameter.
Like hunched.
Yeah. And you start getting up there and you start seeing this like a glint of light ahead of you, but it's not that same like warm color of the lantern like coming. It's a slightly bluish green color maybe, and it seems like it opens up a little bit more.
He whispers behind him. Hey Nix, I think, do you see that light up ahead?
Yeah. Barely. The lantern's kind of... Hey, Erg, take the lantern back out.
It's a weird color.
And when Erg removes a lantern from the end of the pipe, up ahead, maybe about 15 feet or so, it seems like it opens up more again. And there's just this like faint glow up ahead. And it's like this, like I said, kind of a bluish green color.
That's really weird, but it looks like there's like a big room in there or something, but an open area. Do we want to keep going?
Yeah, let's crawl up, see what it looks like.
So, keep going.
All right, so you start to get closer up to it, and you get up there, and it does. It opens up into like what would be maybe 20 feet, 30 feet across ahead of you, about 20 or 30 feet before you can see the wall up ahead. And to your right and left, it kind of disappears out of your view, but you can kind of see like the faint glow like past that. So you can tell that there's like an edge to your right and left. And it's about as high as like a 2-story house, right? Like in size. It's a pretty large area. But all along the walls and on the ground, there's just this like I said, faint glow of it. And it looks, the longer you look at it, the more it's like, not necessarily in like the whole thing is glowing, but there's like these streaks that seem to have a little bit more like glowing illumination.
Like some kind of glowing ore or something like that.
It's on the walls and like on the floor.
Is what the player thinks. But the player would also like to roll and know the zone for the character.
Chris, roll know the zone.
Am I not there?
No, Chris is literally the only one up there looking at it.
Okay.
Because it's a tunnel that's about 5 feet in diameter that he's crouched over. Nix is right behind him. Erg is back at the back, and it's just a little ways down this tunnel.
Gotcha.
And Erg moved the lantern so that it wasn't throwing off the lighting.
Can I not try to figure it out so that somebody else can? Can I just be like, oh, it's pretty?
Sure, if you want to send somebody else up to go look at it.
Well, I think we want to move forward and like go into the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because like he's just like, oh, okay, this is neat. Nix, I'm gonna keep going.
All right, I'll follow you. Should I call everybody else up or?
Yeah, we should. I think I don't know what the hell's on these walls, but it's really cool that they glow.
And Nyx kind of like whistles back. She's like, and gestures to come down.
Erg, let's go. That's a signal. Let's go.
Oh, okay. And Erg starts to, he hunches up. For him, it's more crawling because he's fucking massive. And he starts to crawl down, and we see Marshall following along, and then Yurik, and then Toad.